Libra, hello and welcome to your video, and if you are not a Libra, then hello to you as well. If you were born between the dates of the 23rd of September or the 22nd of October, then you in fact are a Libra. You are an air sign Libra, so that means you are thinkers, you're very sociable, you love to learn new things, but you can be quite overwhelming at times. Libra is also a cardinal sign, so that means you are the learners, you're very ambitious, but the downside can be that you can be a little bit self-centered. Libra is also ruled by the planet Venus, which of course is all about love, it's all about passion, sensual feelings, expressing each other's selves through touch. And your symbol is of course the scales. These scales represent justice, harmony, and balance. Interesting enough as well to know that the scales actually have their own names. These names are Antares and Spica or Spica. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm sorry, Libra. I'm sorry. Maybe that's wrong, but I tried. As well, it is the only sign in the whole zodiac table to not have a human or an animal representing it. Okay, so on with what I think of you Librans. So Libra, you come around the time when the Northern Hemisphere is coming out of the summer, so it is enjoying its very last summer light and all of the beautiful fruits that come with summer. Therefore, this sets a sense of a lot of relaxation and peacefulness and calmness within the atmosphere. You are extremely kind by nature. You have amazing sense of style, and you're also very gentle beings. You love communicating new ideas with other people. Just like Gemini, just like Aquarius, the three of us, we are all about expressing each other's ideas to people. Librans, you are never lost for words, and whenever you and another air sign get together, such as the Libra and the Aquarius, for example, the conversation just flows on and on and on. I was actually a really good friend with a Libran for many years, and we would just go to coffee shops and we would literally talk for hours on end, hours and hours, and we would just have one coffee and then it would be like 4 or 5 hours later and we're sort of like sitting there, I think we should probably order another coffee. Basically, when air signs get together, it's just such a strong bond, and they're continuously just stimulating each other's minds. Librans, you don't really like being alone too much, do you? Am I right? Would you say that you prefer to do things with other people? Maybe in a pair, for example? In a way, it's sort of like part of you is one side of your scale and whoever you're with is the other side of the scale. Libra, for you it is all about balance and symmetry. You prefer justice and equality more than anything, and if you feel like someone is not being fair to you or to your loved ones, then you may just stop talking to them for a while. You just overall try to avoid any sort of conflict, and overall you prefer to keep the peace. However, Libra, this can put a little bit of pressure on you when it comes to disputes and things, because you feel this pressure to choose a side, which in itself for you can become quite problematic. With that being said though, you do tend to just step back from situations. As I say, you are the scale, so you're all about balance. So whenever there is a dispute or an argument or something like that going on, you take it on the sidelines, you just sit on the fence and you measure it, you analyze it as much as you can. Therefore, one would believe that you have really great critical thinking. At the same time though, you do not tolerate arguments with anybody that disagrees with your opinions. To you, the truth or the conclusion is self-evident, okay? It's basically, that's it. It's my decision. Whatever my decision is, that is just. I do just want to say here, Libra, that yes, you are all for balance and you're all for peace and everything else, which is great. It's so great. But at the same time, just maybe, you may be at fault for things, and you kind of need to learn to be able to admit that. Now, the vast majority of you do, but I'm just saying that perhaps a Libra who hasn't quite grown into their skills yet, they may not see it that way. You may also be very, very difficult to please, and also you might be quite sensitive to criticism, especially when it comes to your appearance. So honestly, other signs, I do not recommend you ever comment on a Libra's appearance in a negative way, ever. On a whole though, Libras, you are pretty even-tempered. You are such social beings and you love socializing with other people. However, what can happen though is you may come to a stage where you just want approval, like an approval and agreement from literally everyone. Libra, you are very, very easygoing. Your desire for pleasure may lead to extravagance. But I do want to highlight, Libra, that you must be very, very careful, because this could potentially lead to carelessness and jealousy within money, which then in itself can squander your talents and your ideas for the future. However, Libra, the ones who are very well developed, you usually are very well balanced with this anyway. Libras also love to shop. They love to shop till they drop. Honestly. Even if they don't even have the money to do it, they will just go window shopping and they'll just look at all the pretty things. Librans, you also love to gossip. Honestly, it is like something you feel like you really have to do. I wonder if Perez Hilton and the vegan cheetah are Librans. And of course, naturally, you're concerned with the betterment of the world, just like Aquarius and just like Gemini. If the Gemini, the Aquarius, and the Libra were to get together and form some sort of alliance, I am telling you guys, there would be no more wars ever, and there would also be no need for any police servicing because there would be like no crimes ever. You wouldn't need any of that. You wouldn't need policing. You wouldn't need armies. It would just be such a peaceful and embracive and beautiful place. You're so caring. You're so gracious. You're so soft and extremely feminine. I'd have to say that your soft side is definitely present and seen within what you wear and what you buy. Libra, you are a true people person. But I do want to say here that a negative Libra can be quite self-centered and quite shallow and quite narcissistic. But at the same time, this may not specifically be with the intention of fulfilling their ego as such. But the thing with Libra is that they find peacefulness and calmness within the things that they own. They are ruled by Venus after all, so it's just natural that they seek beauty and they seek nice things and that they like to look good. You know how to hold a grudge with the best of them, especially if something was a really big deal to you. You may not like confrontation, Libra, but you do not forget when someone does you wrong or you feel like justice was not served. Your attitude, Libra, may be, I'll forgive you, but I'll not forget. You may not let that person who kind of treated you unfairly back in as much. You may have this sort of gap as like putting your walls up so that they don't betray you again. Or in extreme circumstances, you may just completely cut the person off altogether. I do understand, Libra, though, that your overall outcome does come from a place of balance and equality in a sense. But you also need to remember that holding a grudge is not exactly healthy for your soul or for your spirit. Potential jobs I can see you guys being in would be things like critics, lawyers, artists, maybe within the fashion industry, civil servants maybe. My advice to you Librans, because you are so concerned on pleasing everybody, you may just get to a point where you feel so frustrated and you tend to beat yourself up because you feel like you can't please everyone. As well, this might get you into relationships and friendships that just don't have any proper depth and don't have a lot of value to them either. May also be said for the other person as well. My advice, Libra, is just try not to do this on people or to yourself as well, because trying to force untrue feelings in a relationship or friendship, it's not healthy for anybody. What you need to do, Libra, is to find a way to graciously remove yourself from the friendship or the relationship that it is. Superficial relationships are just not healthy. Nope. Overall, Libra, I believe that you are quite romantic people, sociable people, and very peaceful. But your negative stance or your negative side may be that you're quite indecisive, a little bit flirtatious, and slightly gullible. Okay guys, so that wraps up my video on Libra. If you are Libra, then please be sure to give this video a like, and please let me know in the comment section below, letting me know like what I thought of you today. The next sign that I'm going to be addressing will of course be Scorpio. If you would like to see more videos from me, then please be sure to subscribe, and I will be back with another video very, very soon. Bye!